In November, the mainstream media declared that the AI and crypto bubbles had already burst. But using financial astrology, I predicted the opposite, and I was right because their prices are already starting to come back. Now, Vedic Astrology reveals that Bitcoin and gold will start to surge as the promise of money printing starts to take over the world. But in early 2026, a new armed conflict will change everything. In this video, I will show you the energies driving Bitcoin, the money printing rally, and the energy that will drive this new armed conflict next year. Hey guys, welcome back to Chariot Palmistry, where we help you navigate your life by predicting world events, life cycles, and finances. My name is Sulabh Jain, and in this video, we're going to be having a look at the energy around the world of the month of December. And it may seem like the world is in a pretty good settled place right now after a couple of weird and chaotic months. That's not really the case. You see, governments all around the world are promising easier monetary conditions starting either December or early next year. And when this money printing happens, it often follows the energy of Rahu, which is illusion. And it's this illusion of free money that's going to drive up the price of gold, real estate, and Bitcoin. And this euphoria, I believe, is going to lead to a major chaotic crisis in the latter part of 2026. But we'll talk about that later. First, let's talk about the energy behind Bitcoin. You see, a lot of people have been worried that the Bitcoin bubble has already burst. But in a recent video, I came out and told you guys that I think the rebound is already happening. I was looking at Mercury going direct, at retrograde Jupiter coming into Gemini, and also tropical Sun entering into Sagittarius. Two of these three events have already happened, and it has pushed the price of Bitcoin up. The third event will happen on the 6th to 9th of December, and at that point we'll be able to know for sure if we're in a dead cat bounce with Bitcoin and the price will go down, or if it will still go up. I'm of the opinion it will still go up, but if something changes, then I'll let you guys know on this channel. In either case, I can't see the price of Bitcoin going down at a time when monetary policy is getting easier. So just looking at this from a macro perspective, I don't think the bubble's burst. That brings us to the next topic, which is artificial intelligence, because I also put out a video saying the AI bubble will burst in late 2026 and then again in 2028. It's a bubble that bursts twice. Literally a few days after that, the mainstream media started talking about the AI bubble bursting. And since then, Nvidia's come out with its own results, which was so good, it started to lift up the entire market. Now, I don't think the AI bubble has burst. I think it will still keep going up for approximately 12 more months. Well, actually, let's say 10, just to be exact. The energy behind AI, just like Bitcoin, is very Rahu based. Rahu is illusion, so artificial intelligence isn't real intelligence, it's just the illusion of intelligence. And sitting in Aquarius right now, Rahu is probably one of the energies that's going to prevent this bubble bursting. But keep in mind, Rahu wrecks anything that doesn't have a stable foundation. So if things grow up really quickly, like into a bubble, then they completely crash because they have no foundation under Rahu. So yes, there is an AI bubble, but that energy hasn't burst yet because Rahu hasn't allowed it to burst. And one of the energies that can counteract Rahu is Mars and Saturn. See, Mars is all about discipline, and Saturn is about discipline and having a solid foundation. Very soon, Mars and Mercury are going to go into a conjunction in the early part of 2026. When that happens, a new war is going to kick off in the world. Now, at the end of 2025, we're thinking maybe the world's getting into a better place. The Ukraine-Russia war looks like it's ending. The Israel-Palestine war is ending, but kind of isn't ending at the same time. So you'd think that's a net positive. But around the corner, there's a new armed conflict. An armed conflict always creates uncertainty. Now think of it this way, whenever there's an armed conflict, you look at Mars, you look at the energy of Mercury, but you also look at the energy of Rahu. Again, Rahu is the outsider. So really what I'm trying to say is Rahu is the king of the world at the moment. It's building up Bitcoin, it's building up AI, it's leading to these new armed conflicts. So any aspects or any transits that happen through Rahu are the most important. So having given that very, very quick astrology lesson, let's go into my predictions over November to see how we did there, and then we'll look at the predictions for the month of December. So my first prediction was that there'd be a gold price rise, which ended up happening. There was a lot of Bitcoin volatility. The whole thing crashed and then it's starting to go up now. I was predicting oil volatility, which happened. It went down a lot, then up a little bit. Real estate price rise started to take place. However, my last two predictions were not correct. The stock market price did not rise, and Micron, or MU, went up a little bit, then down a lot, then up a little bit. So on a net basis, it's kind of flat to down slightly over the month, but I'm still going to put a cross next to that prediction. So for those of you following my track record, that puts me at 19 out of 29 predictions correct so far this year. Then to end the year, these are my predictions for the month of December. The first one is that there will be a Bitcoin price rise, especially from the 7th of December onwards. I'm also expecting the price of Tesla to go up after the middle of December, along with a gold and silver price rise. And that is where I'm going to end this video, guys. Over November, things were very chaotic, but now it looks like we're in the calm before the storm. The storm hits us at the end of next year, but between now and then, there's a lot of money printing based euphoria. We should take advantage of it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.